Welcome to the BTR Breakin General Preparedness 2.0. This is an intermediate warm-up, so if you haven't done 1.0 yet, or find yourself having a hard time, please refer back to the first General Preparedness warm-up. Now this is similar to the first one in the sense that we will do the pattern static, but now we add circular locomotion in each direction, and linear locomotion where we'll travel forward and then also travel back. Now do note this will be longer, challenging, and more break specific. Here we go. High knees, 4 counts. 1, 2, drive the knees up high, nice and slow and controlled. 3, 4. Now rotate to the right, 3, 4. Now left, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Straight forward, 2, 3, 4. Back, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now we're doing Frankenstein's here, where we reach our hand to the opposite foot, 2, 3, 4, rotate right, 1, 2, 3, nice and controlled, 4, other way, 2, we'll drive from the hips up, 4, very good, now forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4, very nice. Up next we have seat kicks, and from the side it looks a little like this. Now we want to make sure we keep our knee down, not up, but directed downwards as we use our hamstrings to pull our heels towards our seat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Now up next, we're doing 2 different versions. The first, beginner, we're using the same hand to same foot, and we're going to kick into that hand, creating tension, and we're going to reach and touch forward. Hand grabbing foot, kicking into the hand, and touch the ground with the opposite hand. Now the level 2 intermediate, we're going to go halfway down and lower our back and spine to parallel to the ground without touching. All right, let's go. 1, nice and controlled. 2, now parallel to the ground. 3, last one in place. 4. Ooh, a little wobbly, that's okay. Now we're gonna turn while we do it. Maintain the same pattern, same hand to same foot as we turn every time. And I want you to try 2 touching the ground and 2 with your body parallel to the ground like that, if you're able to. If not, touching the ground and everyone is perfectly fine. But if you can, on the last 2, let's go ahead and try it. Bring our body parallel to the ground. Now forward. 1, 2, 3. Body parallel. 4. Going back, touch the ground. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now that we have the front upper body taken care of with flexion and the back with extension, we're going to do ab and adduction right here. That is our lateral lines with jumping jacks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now turning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guessed it. Back. 2, 3, 4. All right, guys. Last one. We're gonna do a lunge, and we're gonna rotate into both sides and extend up. Switch legs. Rotate both sides, and then extend up. Now we're gonna do a little series with the lunge and rotate right here. Now level 1, we're gonna do rotate, split squat, jump. Lunge, rotate into your front foot, split squat, jump. A couple more times. Here we go. Lunge, switch, jump, switch sides, rotate into the front leg, jump. All right. Level 2 is a little more intermediate. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna coil away from our front leg and throw into the direction of our front leg and add a jump. Here we go. Coil away, jump, twist, jump, twist. Other way. We prep away from our front leg and we rotate towards the leg and jump. We throw in a jump to mix it. Here we go. One more time. 2. All right, now forward. We're gonna lunge, rotate, extend. Lunge, rotate into our front leg, extend. Now back, backwards lunge, rotate, extend. Last one, backwards lunge, rotate, extend. Boom, well done guys. Time to hit the ground. The key movement system: A-frame, plank, squat, and tabletop. Now starting on all fours with our hands and feet fixed and glued to the ground, we will create tension forward, back, side to side, and circle in both directions. Sound good? All right, here we go. Fingers splayed wide open. We'll place them in front of us, directly under our shoulders. We'll kick our seat into the sky. A-frame rocking forward and back. Pushing through our toes. Now side to side. 2, 3, 4. Now circles. And we're drawing a circle with our shoulders right around our hands right here. Other way. Now we're going to release the tension in our wrists by placing the back of our wrist on the ground, leaning to one arm, freeing that hand up to spin and rotate. Now the other side, back of the wrist, pressing with a comfortable amount of pressure towards the ground to release our wrist. Now we'll lower our hips in line with our shoulders and feet into a plank, and we will rock forward and back. Then side to side. 4. Now circles. Activating and creating tension in the total space around our wrists, all the tendons and muscles coming from our arms leading into our hands. And we'll drop our knees down and again release the tension in the top parts of our wrists. Here in flexion. We're going to pop up to squat. With our thighs parallel to the ground, we're going to rock back and forth from our toes into our heels with the emphasis in our big toe. Side to side, pinky to big toe. Now circles. Getting the total perimeter of our foot, heel, side of the foot into all the toes. 3, 4. Now we'll place one leg back and we're going to sit back down on our heel to release the tension on the top of our foot. Switch them out. And we'll get both feet. Our ankles should feel nice and warm at this point. Now we're going to go into a tabletop position with our hands right behind us, our seat as close as we can towards each other. We're going to lift and press our hips into the ceiling and rock back and forth. Here our shoulders in hyperextension, where we need mobility and adaptability within these particular ranges of motions: front, back, side, side, and circular. Switch directions. Release the tension, back of the wrist towards the ground. You can do both at one time here. All right, let's get back up to our feet for an upper body warm-up. We're going to start with our closing our arms front and across, and we're going to pull our elbows back. And with this, we're using our scapulas, that is our shoulder blades, to protract and retract pulling it forward and back, and our chest should come forward a little bit. Alright, now we're going to pull our arm across our body, passive assisted stretching it, and we're going to rotate with our hand to our chest, rotating, and our spine, pull, pull, rotate, rotate, passive pull, rotate with our hand to our chest on both sides. Again, pull, pull, rotate, rotate, pull, rotate, and rotate. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to reach above our head, keeping our elbows bent on each side, and then we're going to reach our hand to the opposite shoulder, and the straight arm is going to reach down further down, depressing our scapula. Again, cross, cross, touch the back of our shoulder, reach, cross, cross, touch the back of our shoulder, reach, reach, cross, cross, and we're switching each time. Push, reach, cross, cross, push, reach, reach. Alright, next we're going to do the same type of crossing motion, but across in the back, and then we're going to reach up and up, and what's happening in the back is I'm using a cross, cross, and then I'm going to reach as far as I can with my back hand, cross, cross, reach up and cross back, reach up, cross back, cross, cross, reach, and reach, cross, cross, reach, reach, cross, cross, reach, and reach. Alright, now we're going to warm up our wrists and our shoulders, and by doing this we're going to flex our fingers back towards our face and rotate our hands via our shoulders, internally and externally, and the whole time we want to keep tension in our forearms, pulling our fingers towards our body, making sure our wrist is in extension. Again, this is a wrist and shoulder warm up. Make sure you're pulling your fingers up and hands up. Shake them off. Now to warm up our neck. First we're going to rotate right, left, looking towards our shoulder, left. Now we're going to draw our ear towards our shoulder in lateral flexion, right, left, left, right, left. Now regular flexion, chin towards chest, and then extending back, flexion, extension, front, and back. Now neck circles right, 2, 3. I'll bring them left, circles or circumduction, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to interlace our fingers in the back of our head, drawing our elbows towards each other, and we're going to pull down, giving resistance downwards for 3 seconds, 2, 3. Now we're going to grab the opposing side of our head, and with the free arm we're going to grab our shorts or pants and use our scaps to draw it downwards and give counter resistance with the hand on the head, 2, 3. Now the other side, grabbing our shorts, scapula and shoulders pulling down, hand on the head pulling the opposite way, 2, 3. Now we're going to give resistance to our chin, pressing it backwards, and we're going to set up our arm triangle here, giving support to our elbow that leads to the hand pressing against the chin, shortening the chin towards our spine, holding it for, here we go, pressing 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, time to get back down. Key movement system, here we go. This time on the ground, we're going to use the most abundant resource to create resistance. That is the ground. To push, pull with our hands and feet, front and back, and then side by side, push and pull with our hands and feet. And lastly, we're going to eccentric and concentric lower and raise. Maximum isometric tension and contraction in your muscles. So first we're going to pull. Here we go. Prep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now we're going to push with our hands and feet, pushing away from the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now with our hands and feet, we're going to pull towards our midline or towards our spine, pulling together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to press apart opening up the earth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should feel tension in the sides of your body in different muscles you've never felt before. Now we're going to go up and down. Maximum contraction with your total body as you lower. Driving your head into the ground and then pressing up. We're doing 3. Here we go. Maximum tension, guys. Very nice. Yes, sir. All right, cool. So now we're going to go plank. Same deal. We're going to close the earth together, pulling our feet and hands towards each other. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're going to press away. Our hands and feet pressing away from each other. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good, very good. Now we're going to close the earth together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then split it apart, guys. Here we go. Pressing outside. 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys should feel the burn by now. Now we're going down and up. Maximum tension throughout your whole body. Here we go. Just 3. 1. Down, maximum tension. Keep the tension up. 2. Up. 3. Up. Very good, guys. Now we're going to get up into the squat position. From here, we're going to put our weight in our toes, soften our knees. We're going to lower down so our thighs are parallel to the ground. As close as we can. Now we're going to squeeze them in together, guys, at the toe tips. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go out. 1, 2. Dig your big toes into the ground. 4, 5. Very good. All right, now we're going to bring them down. Heels off the ground, weight in toes. Dig your big toe into the ground. Bring them down. Maximum tension throughout your entire leg. Bring them back up. Big toe into the ground. Maximum tension. Right back up. Last one. Here we go, guys. Maximum tension. Push it. Shake them off. Shake them off. Now we're going to get into a split stance, and it looks like this from the side. I'm going to lower my knee till my shin bone is parallel to the ground. Knee off the ground. We're going to pull our feet together with our big toe. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're going to push them apart. Knee down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good. Switch stance. Same deal. Weight in toes. Knee. Now we're going to pull them together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now push them apart. Maximum tension. Big toe. Here we go. 2, 3. All right. Now in the split squat stance, weight in toes, we're going to lower down, maximum contraction. Here we go. Back up. 2. Maximum tension throughout your entire leg, generating force from the big toe all the way up. Last one. Switch stance. Here we go. Big toe plugged in. Maximum tension, lower down. Bring them up. Lower down 2. Bring them up. Last one. Here we go, guys. Max tension. Bring them up. All right, guys. Almost there. Last position. We're going to sit down. Long sit position. Hands position to our side. We're going to pull together in the tabletop. Here we go. Hips up. And we're going to pull 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now we're going to push apart with our hands and feet. Hips up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we're going to pull towards our spine, our feet and hands both. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now pushing apart, away from our spine. 2, 3. All right, last one. We're going to eccentrically lower and concentrically push up. Here we go, guys. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Hips up. 5. All right.